What are we going to do today? LinkedIn has a wonderful behind the scenes search in the free LinkedIn. Now, the number one question I'm going to get, and someone's still going to ask, is, well, can I do this with the free account? The answer is yes. And it's hidden. There is a hidden search with lots of features. And I'm going to share my screen and walk you through step by step. But here's the strategy, the concept. I create a search of exactly my ICP of all the people that I want to meet. And then I use the first degree connections filter. I now get a list of all the people that meet that search criteria that I am connected to.
Brynne, can I stop and ask a question here just to make sure? So
Yes.
what I heard you say, and is you go in and you put in the types of people you want to talk to, the type of people you want to.
Yes.
And so if I want to talk to CEOs, I got to say that. But if I don't want to talk to any CROs, will only CEOs show up? I just want CEOs.
So I'm not going to go into the deep Boolean search logic for today, but the answer is yes. There are formulas, and if you guys are interested, I'm happy to help you build that out at another time. But we're going to go through the filters, the primary filters inside of LinkedIn to get as close as possible to who it is that we want to meet. And then we're going to choose that first degree. I now get a list of all the people I want to talk to that I'm already connected to. But that list is not Brynne Tillman's connections. The list is based on filters, which is first degree.
Okay.
The URL that is created when you choose filters actually will pre-populate all those filters with anyone else that uses that link. So now we have this link, and anyone that would use that link would now click and see a list of all the people they know that you want to meet. Right? So, and we can create it as a QR code. So you can be out and about in your networking and someone can say, so who do you want to meet? And you can say, scan my QR code. And they can see the full list of people that they know that you want to meet. It's crazy. Okay, let's go.
That is so crazy. I can't wait for you to show them when you
Okay, so we're going tactical now. Okay, so we're going to click in the search bar. And once I hit enter, this is going to take me into the wonderful world of LinkedIn filters. Most people would never think, why would I go into a search bar and hit enter without typing anything?
Right.
Well, this is why. It's going to take you into this back room. Things we can do in here, but this is the first one. So I'm going to go to all filters and I'm going to make sure I'm on people. People here, right? Sometimes the first one shows up and it's posts. So you want to make sure you are on people. Then I go to all filters. So I'm going to click on my first degree connections. I'm going to now go in and choose my location. Honestly, I'm global. It's really any English speaking, but I'm going to choose Canada and United States for the sake of this. By the way, if you're a hyper local business, like if you're a banker or right, you can actually pick any town that has a zip code you can list, and you can have 30 towns in here. Lots of ways to use that. You can have, for me, I'm in the greater New York area. I could do greater New York area in Philadelphia, whatever I want to do. But for this exercise, I want to go pretty much as big as I can, right? Okay. So I'm going Canada, United States. Right. And so you can type in San Francisco, you can type in Los Angeles, like you can absolutely target very specific areas. I do this with bankers all the time, and their branch is in like they have 7 locations and that's it. So that's what, so we'll do that. By the way, if you have Sales Navigator, this is not the search for Sales Navigator, because when we create this link, we're going to share it with other people. And if they don't have Sales Navigator, that will break. Awesome. For all other searches, I can tell you how to use Sales Navigator, but this search is just for the free. Okay. So I go and I do locations. If you are account-based, and I don't think we have people here that are account-based, but a lot of my clients, when I'm working with corporate clients, they may have 20, 30, 40 accounts. If they're account-based, they're going to put in current company. If they're not, we're going to move down, and there are lots of other things that we can use at other times, and I'm happy to teach this in the future more. But now I pick all the industries I care about. right? Am I focused in technology and professional training? What am I focused on? Okay. And I can type in, I want manufacturing, I want, right? And you can, if it's here, you can pick as many as you'd like. And now I go down, and you asked about Boolean search logic, right? So in here, I'm only going to teach the ors today. So you talked about the nots. We're not going to go into the nots. Yeah, right. And you want to go into cap locks, lots of reasons why. Again, that's a topic for another day, but CEO, CFO, or CMO, and you can have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and who else? I don't care about a CFO, so I don't know why I even put that in. So, okay, CEO, CMO, CRO, CSO. Okay, that's who I want to talk to. I hit show results, and I'm going to get, now it will only give you 1,000. Most people don't have 1,000 of the people that you want to meet. But these are the people that I want to meet. So there's 10 on a page. And if you scroll way down, if you hit to 100, you've maxed.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So now in this link, if you look, all of the filters are coded in this link.
Okay.
So I click this link. I'm going to stick it in chat. All right. So here, so these are the people that I know that you want to meet. Now watch. Now, there are lots of ways I can do this. I can bookmark this, and I could call this intros for Alex.
Okay.
Right. And so over time, like if you're in a BNI or any group like this is a game changer. You can have referrals every single solitary week for everyone. But I will create these, right? But I'm going to go back to my, let me just share one more quick thing, and then I'm going to turn it to Todd. Go into ChatGPT, ChatGPT, and say, create a QR code in PNG. Paste the link, right? And now you could be at a networking meeting. Sometimes it doesn't work. Let me see. No, yes, create it. Right. And so this is Alex's list. So you can create this, stick it on your phone, and when you're out and about, right here. So now I want you to scan this QR code.
Everyone can do this. We can just all scan it when it comes up.
Right. So scan this, and on your phone, you will see the people you know that Alex wants to meet. So you don't have to be on a computer. If you are sitting with someone and you're having a conversation, they can scan the code and it will come up on their mobile app. So my friend, our mutual friend, Jeffrey Gittimer, who I love, the best way to get a referral is to give a referral. And 100%, I've learned this little black book of networking, hands down, amazing. Teach them how to create their list, right? So when you're about to go do this, you can say, I'd love to open up my LinkedIn connections and take a look at who I know that you want to meet. And then, so thank you for that etiquette. I do teach that, I promise, Jeff.